Hi, I'm Karina and I'm from London, and I won this Be For You competition along with my sister, and it's been a wonderful experience in India, Mumbai. First of all, we landed off the plane and we saw the Be For You sign. It was such an amazing thought because they wrote Be For You and Krishma and Karina.
I'm actually one of the lucky people that actually got a chance to come to Mumbai, and my experience has been absolutely amazing. Coming all the way from Mumbai and getting greeted like a Bollywood star. When I first came into the airport, I was absolutely shocked.
After making only a 30-second video on Twitter, it was that easy. Like after a 34-hour flight from there to here, I landed in Mumbai and I got to feel greeted like a star.
Be For You sent me a message on Twitter saying that I'm one of the winners. It was so unbelievable because I've always wanted to come to India to pursue a career in Bollywood.
Be For You has taken me to Mumbai, and this is my only dream to come here, because I want to come here in order to become an actress. My only dream is become true.
When we got to Mumbai International Airport, welcomed us in full Bollywood style. They came in with bouquets and cameras, and there were so many people standing behind him also, and it was almost like walking on a red carpet at the film fair.
And we then received flowers, and it was such a good gesture from Be For You.
You'd be treated so well, and coming up to us and giving us flowers and videos, photography, treating us absolutely like a star. Everyone watching us, I think that was actually the main Bollywood experience.
On to day one India. We started off by going on the bus, and we were all excited and pumped up, ready to go.
It was very excited because we have visited such good places.
The first place where we visited was an Indian restaurant, which is in the shopping centre, which is absolutely amazing.
We went to the shopping mall and we went into a few shops. And then after that we had some lunch.
Restaurant where they gave us so many different dishes. I didn't know where to start. It was so colorful and tempting, and
they just kept feeding us, and then we had to leave.
I had a big thali which was so big that I couldn't even finish anything.
It was spicy a little bit.
They served they kept on coming, serving food, and it was just an amazing experience because for the first time we were actually going to receive food, and it was really tasty.
I could barely even eat half of it, but the food was absolutely amazing, and the way we've been treated was so amazing.
And I really enjoyed myself.
And after that we went to go and visit some famous stars' houses.
SRK is my best actor, and I love him so much. I have visited his residence. It was a little dream, and my big dream is to meet him.
We are going to do the Shah Rukh Khan pose! Woo.
And then we went to Salman Khan's house, and his was very big.
We are standing in front of Salman Khan's apartment. He lives there on the top, but we are here at Galaxy.
Such an amazing house, and we're so grateful to be here, so thank you.
We love you, Salman!
Then after that, we went to Amitabh Bachchan's house, and it was like really unusual. I wasn't really expecting this. So then we went to the Excel office. And we had like a tour around. So we went up in the elevator and we went to see some edit rooms. We saw like a little red carpet, and then we saw different types of rooms.
How did you get this job?
I had a couple of projects, some short movies and stuff like that, and they saw my work and we had a word on that. And I work as a script analyst as well. So I had some scripts with me and some reviews of the movies which I had to do. So through that they found my work interesting and came to Excel.
But the people who's like working in the production and stuff, to transport cameramen and all,
Yeah.
is it quite chaotic to get everyone in one place?
It is very chaotic. It's like a battlefield out there. So, because you have to, the sets are really huge, you know, so, and the crew is really big. So if you see, like, you can go on the site called Film 10 and you can actually see the making of the movies. And you can see these guys like work, you know, really hard. So it gets really chaotic. Because you're actually commanding a crew of like 300, 400, so we're still in basically the shooting of the movie. So after that's done, then it's going to go to the edit, and then after that's done, then the post will start.
How many editors per film?
There's one edit here, there's one edit here.
No, like how many people work on editing one?
It depends. Depends on the amount of work.
Okay, and then when you edit, like when there's maybe say 3 people editing a film and they have different ideas, then how do you?
No, basically what happens is that for a film, usually there's one main editor. And along with that, then there's an associate, probably an assistant. So they have all their own, you know, kind of roles which are defined.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean that they can't suggest something. An associate always does suggest something, and you know, it's at the end of the day, it's the director who takes the final call. But they can consider the suggestion that probably anyone gives. It's not a big problem.
And then after that, we went to across the bridge, and we saw this beautiful waters, and we went into old Bombay to new Bombay, and it was an amazing experience.
When we are at the bus, we have traveling the ceiling. I have taken a lot of pictures.
Then we went to Gulliver Market, and it was really fun, but it was really cramped and very humid there. Like there were so many people, different ethics there as well. That was also great.
We went to Colaba and we have done such a good shopping.
And then we met Salil, who's very down to earth.
He was explaining the good and bad points about Bollywood, and I really enjoyed myself by that because he was giving the expectation and reality, and place in Mumbai where you can go filming and different types of roads, and he was explaining why he likes Bollywood and also to give his own perspective and his own opinion about Bollywood. So I really enjoyed that.
We asked Salil a few questions and he gave us a lot of good advice which we could use.
So you want to meet Shah Rukh Khan and you want to act with him?
Yes.
Are you an actress?
No.
So then how would you act with him?
I want to be.
Really?
That's my only dream.
And why don't you move to Bombay then? Because it'll be tough for you to want to act with Shah Rukh if you live in Egypt.
No, no, no.
You'll have to come here.
Yes.
Yeah. So do you think that, you know, a lot of foreigners have actually come to India. They've started living in India and somehow managed to get into Bollywood.
I know that.
Why don't you try that?
I want to try.
You want to try? And what about back home in Egypt? No boyfriend? No.
No, no, no.
No, no, only Shah Rukh Khan. Only Shah Rukh Khan's photographs. What did you like about Happy New Year?
Lovely song. Lovely song.
India one. Okay. Say what you liked about the movie in your language. In Egyptian or whatever. Because I had so many people abusing me in the other language. And I couldn't understand what they were saying on Twitter. Because, you know, because I'd written it. I assumed that they didn't like what I was saying because they would keep saying sorry in English.
Okay.
You know, when I gave my review out for the film. So why did you like Happy New Year in your language? I'm going to cue you now. This is your time. 3, 2.
علشان الفيلم ده بيخلي يعني بيحسس الواحد انه بيحب بلده وينتمي لبلده اللي هو بيحبها.
I don't know what you said, but I probably was nice. Well done. Okay. Now you, my dear boy, you've come all the way from
South Africa.
It's a big country. Which part?
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg. Okay. Is Johannesburg known for 3 things? A lot of sport. You really look like you work out.
I don't.
No, I know that's a joke. I'm just saying.
Oh.
Why not? You want to get into Bollywood, don't you?
Yeah, that's why I'm not yet here.
Oh, you're not yet here. So
yeah. I was preparing myself actually, and then things just happened.
You're preparing yourself. So what is the preparation of?
No, you see, I wanted to come here before, but my dad he said there are thousands of talented people in India, so millions.
Yeah.
And no one's gonna look at you. You're just someone from South Africa. So I'm working as a crew member at the local airline.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, so I said that I'll prepare myself, and once I'm fully prepared, then I'll come this side.
So who do you want to act with? Katrina?
Alia Bhatt.
Alia Bhatt?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. And Katrina's too old for you, is she?
No, she's not old. It's just
scared
that
of Salman?
No.
No.
Not Salman, Ranbir maybe.
My name's Krishma and my sister's Karina.
This is fantastic. What's your mother's name?
Sushma.
Oh my God, that's not a filmy name.
I know.
How did that happen? we should speak to your dad. You should read your mom's name.
Yeah.
So when you all go to school, do people actually think that, you know, that you all obviously want to get into a film? Or
yeah, because right now I'm studying performing arts as an A-level, and I've just actually gained a diploma in modern art, so that's dancing and acting.
None of that really matters in Bollywood. Half the people you haven't done class 10. You know, so do you know who's perhaps one of the most learned people in Bollywood? Yeah. Amisha Patel, believe it or not. She's done an MA in economics and she's a gold medalist over here.
Wow.
Would you believe that?
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe it's Amisha Patel,
I wouldn't think that I would, yeah.
Yeah, she's like the only one. Most of them haven't even done school.
Wow.
So you don't need all of that if you want to come here, by the way.
Yeah.
So if your mum and dad are telling you that, you know, you need to get a backup plan.
That's what
It's not a backup plan.
I've got business as a backup plan type of thing.
And what business is that?
As in like marketing. Yeah.
So there are 3 things in Bollywood that you would need. So recently I had a friend of mine who's making a film and she said, if you look like Karina or Katrina, or if you act like Kajol or Rani, that's the only way that you can actually
dance like Hrithik.
So where would you put yourself? Do you think you're a good actress?
Well, I've been dancing since the age of 2, so and I've been doing international performances, which kind of helps. So
why do you want to go to Bollywood then? There's so many. Why don't you go to Hollywood?
No, I like Bollywood. I love the Bollywood songs.
Really?
Absolutely, yeah.
Are you a good dancer?
Yeah. Well, I think I am.
Okay. Who's your favorite dancer in Bollywood?
Hrithik Roshan, definitely.
Why? I completely agree.
He's so amazing.
What about Shahid?
My friend loves him to bits, but no.
If you had to compare the 2 of them, who do you think is a better dancer?
Hrithik, 100%.
Do you know, can I just tell you that another brilliant dancer who's very underrated is Ranbir Kapoor.
Yeah,
he's a brilliant dancer.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hrithik Roshan's something else, right?
Yeah, he's amazing.
He's not real, man. So whenever I meet Hrithik Roshan, it's like you're looking into a picture. He doesn't look like a real person.
Oh.
He's the only person in real life who's more good looking than he looks in his photograph also. He's unbelievable. And I met him at the time when he built up his big physique. Unreal. He was unreal. Because he came in completely bronzed.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. So how many years do you think that you're going to take to get into Bollywood?
I hope soon. I'm trying to do everything I can to put myself out there. I just want that step forward, you see what I mean?
It's very tough, by the way.
It's because I've got studies as well, so it's hard for me to take time out and come, but I'm trying.
Are you also wanting to come into this world?
Well, I would like to support my sister. If she needed help in something, I would like to help her, but I don't think I would be into the Bollywood industry. I would be thinking about doing more science and...
Science?
Yeah, and being a journalist.
How are you going to support your sister? She wants to come to Bollywood.
Yeah, I do Bollywood dancing as well. We both perform for like various events, but...
But where does science come in there then?
You
want to get atomic research in India? Huh?
It's just like been one of my hobbies since I was really little, so I just really love science.
So explain to me, how is science a hobby? What do? You do experiments at home?
Yeah, I like...
So you've done stuff with her hair and stuff like that? Like, you know how they show in school? Poof.
Yeah, I do many experiments in school and at home, but like I'd also think about helping my sister as well. It's not all about science, not all about doing journalists. It's just helping her as well, because if she created her own dance school or anything, I'd like to support her as well.
You know, a lot of families actually end up supporting one person in the family, try to make them a star. Are you that kind of family?
Yeah.
Yeah? Wow.
We met Renal Kaur.
And she was very polite, which we I don't expect Bollywood actors to be polite to just ordinary people, but they were so good to us.
She was doing us a Q&A, so question and answers, where we asked her many questions and she responded back to us in a polite manner, and I really liked that because we got to know the actor and how to get to know what a Bollywood star is like, and I loved all the responses she gave to us.
Okay, I've come outside Mumbai. It doesn't happen too often. Trombay, very far away. It's like going to another country. RK Studios is nearby, in case you want to know. Yes, and I don't mean Ranbir Kapoor. I mean Raj Kapoor. Okay, so in case you guys don't know, but this is XL Vision Studio. We're gonna watch what's happening on the shoot, which doesn't happen too often. Now it's sync sound, which is why I'm speaking a little softly. What is sync sound is, you see this mic that I have over here? That's what they have there. So there's no dubbing in this movie. That's the reason why you will see a very silent Salil on this set. Let's go straight to it.
Going to XL Studios was such an amazing opportunity, going to see all around and seeing a Bollywood film take place, watching it on the actual camera, going to meet the crew, going to meet the stars. So amazing.
The whole crew, we went to the XL Studios, to an original film set, behind the scenes, the work that goes on and so much preparation. When we look at movies, we look at it as what we see to appear, but it's actually not just that.
We have seen how the actors work at the film industry. It's such a big industry.
Seeing a Bollywood film actually going to cinema and sitting behind, it's easy for me to sit here watching a film but not actually knowing the amazing hard work that's actually been put in behind the screens, which is all the way going from stage crew, going to props, going to all the way people behind the camera. And I think, you know what, sometimes they need to have a recognition because it's their hard work that actually put the film together. And actually seeing that was so amazing.
It was nice being on the set.
I'd like to thank B4U for putting this together and putting such a wonderful opportunity together. Thank you. I'd also like to thank XL Studios for giving me this opportunity to actually watch a live Bollywood shoot and actually to be given a tour around life as actually going to be casting a movie. So we're going to see the audition rooms, going to see the directors where they sit, going to have a view around everywhere. It's such an amazing place to be, and I would never actually have that opportunity.
Day 2 India, we woke up and we had breakfast and we went on the bus.
Farhan Akhtar's office and we're going to meet Richa Chadda and Salman Joshi. We went to Excel's office again and we met Richa Chadda, who's famous for movies in roles like Ram Leela, Fukre.
Hello, it's day 2. Well, our winners of this fantastic worldwide audition, let's put it this way. What is the audition about? To be able to come to India, see what Bollywood's all about, and see if they can actually want to live over here. Well, they went all across Mumbai yesterday. They saw the big landmarks, Salman's house, Shah Rukh's house, they saw Bandstand, and also they went to an actual film set. 3 stories, as in Teen Manzil. That's this beautiful film that Excel is actually making right now. It's about 3 different families that live on 3 different stories. And this white gate here is very important. Now, it's not the termites, no. This white gate is Farhan Akhtar's production house. So many of us hopefuls will come over here, salute the gate and say, sir, little bit of work, please. Well, apparently, no work for us today. But I'm going to go right inside because we got 2 superstars waiting for us. I'm actually coughing at the thought of that. Richa Chadda, I would say one of the most talented actresses that there is. And Salman Joshi, since 3 Idiots, has been superbly talented. Our winners are waiting inside. I'm the only one on the outside. I'm going to go right in and then we're going to carry this forward. Come. Hey guys. Hi. You're nicely chatting amongst each other. How is it today? Are you enjoying yourselves? Yeah. I see far more relaxed clothing today. Yeah. You're not wearing a dress today.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
Hello, darling. How are you doing?
I'm very well. How are you? We're both in black.
Yes, I know. Come have a seat. I've got the big thing Hassan for you.
Hi. Hi. How are you all?
So we were having a little discussion, and guess which film they really remember you by? Ram Leela.
Oh.
Yeah, they're actually too young to watch Gangs of Wasseypur.
Really? Yeah. None of you are above
18? 17. My motley crew from across the world has come to actually say hello, and this is a first for us also. And I think we're privy to information that nobody else knows that you're in this movie.
Yeah.
As of now.
Yeah, no one really knows. No.
So we'll start with him first. And like I said, the most surprising part is that some of them haven't been able to see. Would you say that Gangs of Wasseypur would be your finest work till today?
I would like to say that my finest work is yet to come.
That's one of So Omar wants to get into Bollywood. He's a flight purser.
I'm actually an air host on a flight. I wanted to come earlier, but my dad just said that I should do something that can support the family because I'm the eldest son.
Yeah.
So I must do something that can support the family if he's not there. And he told me that Bollywood has so many million other people, talented people that want to be actors. So I should just get it out of my head and
see, I think dads all across the world will tell you that. Even my dad was initially very afraid that I'll, come and become a part of this industry. But if you have conviction and if you have talent, then I think you can make it here. Won't you agree?
I still feel you need a lot of luck also.
Yeah, luck, definitely.
A lot of talented people come here and they don't make anything of themselves.
Yeah, but luck definitely. I mean, there's a reason why I've been able to grow so much in a short span of time is because people need intelligent actors now. I think the best actors even now, like Ranbir, everybody's really like, they pay attention to the study. So my request to everyone who wants to be in this profession is not to neglect your academic life at all. Because that's the one thing that will come in very handy at all points of time. I would like to work in a musical in Bollywood, but of the kind that we make in the West, where people are actually singing and dancing their parts as opposed to lip syncing and things. And I think we are actually the country that is the land of musicals, and I don't know why no one's attempted it yet.
Well, I think
fun.
Ram Leela was to a large extent.
I'm saying like a Chicago. Like sing and
but I
dance.
think there will be too much work required by too many actors. Can you sing?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, sure. Why not? I'll sing a song from Fukre. I don't know if you've seen Fukre.
Yeah.
गली दे मारे फेरे पास आने को मेरे कभी परखता नैन मेरे तू कभी परखता ठोर हम बरसरिया मुंडिया वे कचियाँ कलियाँ ना तोड़ तेरी माँ ने बोले हैं मुझे तीखे से बोल हम बरसरिया. Okay.
Hey, nice. You have a Rekha Bhardwaj twang to your voice.
Really?
Yeah, a certain bit of it.
Well, I think the song is only very.
But I can't believe. Does Bollywood know that you sing?
No.
He does now.
Yeah.
No, but it's true. So you should sing for this when so many actresses started singing. Mr. Bhatt has also attempted to sing and he can't sing at all. But
really?
yeah.
Which Bhatt?
Mr. X Bhatt Saab.
Bhatt Saab. The Bhatt Saab.
The Bhatt Saab has attempted to sing.
Really? That I must hear.
Yeah, you must
that
hear.
Must be.
It's a little different. So since you're the youngest, darling, we'll end with you. You're only 13 also. I thought you were 17 yesterday. Oh my God. But otherwise, so this is your first trip here.
Yeah.
And did you think that you would end up coming to a Bollywood set? You saw one yesterday and today?
Yeah, it was really good. I wasn't expecting it how it was. I really liked
You didn't like it as much.
You were doing. They went to 3 story set.
Yeah, they were at
So you
Bombay.
went to a realistic film set. You didn't go to Ramleela set. That's a whole different ball game. See, there's all kinds of movies. There's like a serious movie. There's like an arty movie. There's a commercial film. There's a fun film. There's a dark film. So you went to like a realistic movie
and they
set.
saw a Steadicam shot that took a long time for like 10 seconds. So
Tell me about it. Last time I was on that set, I had to wait 8 hours to give one shot. You know what it means to wait 8 hours? And it was the least of my waiting times.
How was it like with you working with Sanjay Leela and Sally?
It was great. It was amazing. Every day was like a workshop because he's a real genius and he knows
He
his
listens
job.
to like every single detail, doesn't he?
Right, he does.
But he's also very hard taskmaster is what I've heard.
Right, he is, but all good directors really look at all the details that are there, and as should you, and you should probably go to AFI or someplace cool to study direction first and then come, because it always helps. It will also give you clarity on the kind of films you want to make, and that's the first thing you should know.
Like I'm into big details and stuff like that.
Really?
Like I know he was like helping with, he was like part of the choreography, he was part of all the music and all that. Like,
yeah,
all the
he
songs
composed the
and all
music.
that.
Because he's educated himself to a point where he knows about music, he knows about dance, he's trained in Odyssey, he knows classical Indian music, he knows about food and embroidery and everything. And all the good directors I've worked with are all like that. They really know a lot more than is necessarily required of them. You know, they can be like, I'm the director, this is the costumes job. But no, they know.
And a lot of directors actually sometimes don't set up a shot. They have their DOP or the cameraman who actually sets up a shot for them and they just think. So he's not one of those. And those directors also can be successful, by the way.
Yeah, it's not like whatever. But
It's like your preference.
No, it's not my preference.
No, the director's preference.
Yeah, it's their aptitude more than preference.
But like Steven Spielberg always said, you know, if you do it in America, you'll have to start from the bottom to be a director. In India, if you are an assistant to somebody for 3 years or 5 years, you might just be able to direct a film without any official experience.
Right.
But if you're there, from the light to the sound to the production, everything you need to know, only then you can become a director. So if you want to become a director in Bollywood, it's a lot easier than Hollywood.
I agree.
Okay, I think we're pretty much done with you, Richa. Thank you so much, darling, for joining us.
Really, thank you so much.
And we've got a little something for you. Do we? No, I'm just kidding. We don't have anything for you.
Oh my God, this is free. I'm doing this for free.
Yes,
it's
it is.
terrible.
But I'll tell you something. She's one of the finest actresses that we have in our Bollywood industry, and she doesn't really talk about her craft as much as, you know, say the others would. So this is another kind of actor who says, you know, I just do my job and I just win awards quietly. I don't like say much. You'll have another kind of actor who will say that, oh, I just found this so easy to do and I would do that. This is not that kind of actor, so remember that. It's very, very tough.
One more question?
Yes, we can.
So
You have to pay me though.
I know, I just said bye-bye to
one question. Okay.
okay, so I wanted to ask you.
He didn't even care about the fact that you asked him for money.
He must be like, before you dega.
She doesn't look like that. Those actresses that throw tantrums about money. You seem very.
About money?
About money. I think no one really throws tantrums about money. They throw tantrums about. मेरी साड़ी का ब्लाउज ठीक नहीं है, मेरी लिपस्टिक का कलर ठीक नहीं है, so yeah.
Okay, so tell me the truth. Why does the person throw tantrums sometimes? Is it because of insecurity?
No, sometimes it's because of insecurity, but I think sometimes it's also because it's a damn tough job. It's a tough job. You know, you sometimes, like, you get called on a set and you've slept at 12 because you're shooting before that, then they're like, no ma'am, you have to reach at 5 a.m. So you go home, you take a shower, you sleep for 3.5 hours, you get there at 5, your makeup starts, and you sit in the, like you're ready at 6, and then they'll be like, डॉली नहीं आया तो थोड़ा वेट करना पड़ेगा. कभी मैम लाइट मैच करना है, मॉर्निंग का लाइट चला गया, तो यू वेट फ्रॉम 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. just to match the dawn light. And sometimes anybody would get frustrated because you're just waiting in costume and makeup. Suppose you have a big bun, you can't lie down. This used to happen to me in Ram Leela. Sir is into so much detailing. The costume was so heavy that I used to have bruises, the necklace, the hair thing, the pins. Everything used to like bruise me, but I just had to wait. And then there's nothing you can do on any film. Sometimes you just have to wait hours and hours, and it irks you that your shot isn't ready. But I think as you spend more time in the actual movie business, that you just get more patient. This job makes you really thick-skinned and patient.
Wow. No, we're done. So see, that's what actually happens. In the middle of a shot, now Richa's actually going to be running back into a shoot. And it's sweet enough for her to take off 15 minutes.
I have a dance workshop. See, this is the other thing. I have to prepare for a film, so I have to go and learn some dancing again.
But that's the beauty of it. You keep learning.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
It was really lovely.
Yeah.
And from around the world, it would be nice if you also stood up. Yeah.
No, I'm not a principal.
I feel like a class teacher.
School, yeah.
But thanks for joining us, darling.
Thank you, and have fun. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Yeah, but don't ever hide who you are in order to become something here. That never really works. Okay? Bye!
And that exactly is, as a director, you want to know, this is a short breakdown.
Hey, hi.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us, yeah?
Pleasure. Hi, guys.
That guy is Sharman.
Sharman, nice to meet you. Hi.
Who we were doing a short breakdown for.
Nice to meet you. Thanks.
So let me just do a little introduction. Just have a seat, yeah? Yeah, please. Ye Singhasan aapke liye.
Thanks.
Okay, so that's Omar, who's come from South Africa.
Okay.
Karishma and Karina from London.
Okay.
She's 17, she's 13.
You're sisters or?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Omar's a flight purser. That's Alice, who's come from Egypt.
Okay.
And that's Akshar, as in Akshar Patel, the cricketer type name. Akshar.
From London?
From Florida.
Okay.
Super. So Akshar wants to be a director.
Okay.
He wants to be an actor.
Great.
She's been dancing since she was 2.
Okay.
And wants to obviously be like her namesake. And Alice is deciding exactly what she wants to do. Right? Superb. So what we're going to do is, we're going to chat up with you. Everyone doesn't have an opportunity to meet Sharman also. So Akshar, since you've got the mic, if you have a person like this and you had only one question that would give you $1 million or a chat with Sharman, so you will choose Sharman and you will ask a question.
Okay. So, like, out of all your movies, what was your favorite one?
3 Idiots.
No, I don't have a favorite.
You know?
We all, I think, most of the guys will give you that answer because we all put in too much of ourselves into every film that we do. So each film is too close to you. So it's whenever you pick up a film and you're wanting to work on it, you're hoping the best for it. Some are accepted and get a lot of love from people like you and otherwise, and some are not. But that does not make them any less special. So no favorite films. But yes, in terms of popularity and the one that has been most liked, like you mentioned, 3 Idiots for sure, yeah.
Where do you get your inspiration and energy from?
Inspiration for what, sorry?
Yeah, like your inspiration from? And
oh,
to be an actor?
Generally my inspiration, okay. Generally from every person that I kind of come across, and I feel that there's something unique or something that is worth grabbing onto, then I kind of try and observe that and then bring it into practice in my real life. So inspiration comes from the least expected places, and likewise for me, sometimes, I mean most of the times from people, and sometimes just from some random object or something. I don't know.
They actually say that actors are very big observers. Do you sit and sometimes study people in a coffee shop?
I'm not that profound an actor. But yeah, I guess possibly they do say that, I know.
Yeah.
But I think maybe I'm so used to generally observing, maybe I'm not aware of that sense of observation quality that I might have. But yeah, it definitely is helpful. But I think it depends on the kind of characters you're playing. If that character is a little complicated and some sort of observation in terms of seeing a real life person, let's say with some sort of a physical challenge that person is endowed with, and you're asked to portray a character such as his or hers, then it might be prudent to go and observe the body language and all of that, and then put it into your acting.
You know, she's hell bent on making sure that Bollywood becomes a career for her, and the whole family is ready to support her. I've been telling you of the horror stories that can happen in Bollywood also, and you've got to have your backup plans and all that. Her father's very clear that she should have one. What is the most honest advice that you would give to someone? Like I told them, if it's not working, you need to have an exit plan from Bollywood. Like it's not worked now for 3 years, 5 years. Yeah. It's time to go. Would you agree on that, or would you say that follow your heart for as long as it takes?
See, number one, I think any profession you pick that you'll choose to kind of opt for first, you'll have a backup plan in any case, because you could fail or not be as successful as you are possibly hoping to be in the choice of profession that you make. That's number one. So backup plan is important irrespective of what you choose to do. Now let's say you choose to get into this field. One thing you have to have clearly in your mind is that it's tough to break in, and thereafter it's tough to sustain, and thereafter the time that you have in the business is also limited depending on how lucky you are and how well you hone your talent and keep that going. Then you will get that much more time in the business. And now the most importantly, because I think people jump into this without, now you guys actually have the privilege of having so many formal schools around. So get yourselves enrolled into it, get yourselves truly prepared for it, first in terms of your skill. The ropes and public relations and whatever people tell you, nothing in my opinion matters. What is most important is your skill and how good you are, and only then you're going to be hired. They don't care whether you're a great person at home or not. They don't care even if you're a nuisance on set, because as long as you're delivering, they're happy to have you. So get your act together, and for that you'll have to go into some formal school.
From like 3 Idiots, when you had such a great director, and you had Amir Khan also, and when you heard the cast, did you think that there's a lot of pressure, or you needed to meet certain expectations for the film?
So yeah, great director, yes, absolutely, someone whom I'd always wanted to work with. When I first got the call, I was extremely excited, and Amir was not part of the cast first. There was some other actor being considered, and I was already into the project, after which that didn't work out with that actor, and then Amir came into the project. And I felt even more at peace because I'd worked with Amir already in Rang De Basanti. But having said that, again, a very big actor, superstar, and a very big director. Sure, I was excited by the prospects, let's put it that way. But at the same time, I have a lot of, as far as my work is concerned, I have a lot of pride and faith in it. So I don't really, I feed off myself when I go on a film set, and I feed off the character that I've been asked to play, and nothing else really matters after that. And I would expect that an Amir or Raju would only want me to do that, and not be influenced by their presence, because they'll say that we've casted you in this character, you better do your job well, and not be baffled by their presence. So it's actually my duty to make sure that doesn't happen.
What is your most favourite song of 3 Idiots, and why?
I think Jaane Nahi Denge Tujhe, that song, where I have jumped off the basically I've attempted suicide and then I'm in hospital and I'm recuperating, and the song that plays out, that to me is my most favorite song. And we first heard it when we were driving down from Ladakh heading back to Leh, and that's the first time Raju made us hear the song, and we were all driving together, Amir, Maddie, Raju, myself, and we all fell in love with that song. And I also love the way it's been filmed. You know, it moves you. It might get you a little teary-eyed, and then the next minute, you know, you break into a huge laughter. Just the way Raju has treated that song is absolutely brilliant. So apart from the song, I also like the way it's been treated.
A lot of people were asking questions about the time taken to film. Time spent waiting for a shot, time spent, you know, to make a film.
Yeah.
Is that very difficult for an actor to come to terms with?
Yeah. For me, that was the biggest challenge actually, because I'm coming from theatre. So theatre, an actor once on stage, he just rattles off his lines and plays out his part, and he's home in 3 hours.
And immediate appreciation also.
And immediate appreciation or not. But with films, so the waiting on the set, while they are setting up the shot, the lighting is happening, the DOP is taking care of things, and till you're eventually called and then asked to say that one line, they go into the next setup, which might take another hour. That took me some time to get used to. But you find the rhythm over a period of time.
You have to understand that it will take time and nothing will happen jaldi jaldi.
Yeah. Well, you won't understand that quickly. You will crib and cry and rant about it for the first few films that you'll do.
Yeah.
But eventually, you'll have to make a compromise because you have no other choice.
What will be your next plan for 2016?
Okay, so I have a few plans actually, Alice. I'm working on about 3-4 films this year, and they should all release maybe end of this year, early next year. And yeah, that's the plan. And apart from which, I'm doing a lot of theatre right now. And I'm having a great time going back to the roots. The actor within me is being pampered and taken care of, and it's a nice little holiday that I'm giving myself, because to be on stage in front of a live audience is something that I thrive on, and I'm really having a good time doing that.
There's a play actually that he's doing currently, which it's not shown on such a regular basis, because theatre in India is not shown every single day, not like a Cats in London, you know, which has been running for 10,000 years. So how often do you...
We on an average about 4 performances a month.
So mostly on every Sunday or something like that?
Mostly over the weekends, just the weekends, yeah.
And so you must be not able to go anywhere on the weekend then? No holidays or anything?
No, not really. It's quite easily workable.
It's workable around your schedules.
Worked around the schedule, yeah.
Now, just before we leave, if somebody wanted to make a purely theatrical living, is it possible now in Mumbai?
Yeah, it is. Okay. It is surely possible, and it's fairly comfortable, and I think it's only going to go to the next level now. The more the players will get involved, the more...
So as an acting backup, it's a decent backup. If you're a good actor and if it's not working on a cinema or television, you can do theatre and be happy with it also.
Yeah, but for that you'll have to be a very good actor too. So it's unlikely that you will fail in film, television and then come to theatre. If at all, a very good actor will come to theatre for the joy of it.
Correct.
I'm just saying, I'm thinking, I'm assuming. Because theatre, it's really high on the demand as far as your acting skills are concerned. So that you better, but yeah, if you're fine with that, then yeah, theatre is going to be the next way forward for India. You guys are lucky that theatre is so vibrant there. But having said that, in Mumbai, I come from theatre, Gujarati theatre. That's extremely vibrant in the city. So we do about 25-30 performances a week. So practically every night we perform.
Gujarati theatre is very, very big here.
So yeah.
Thanks so much, Salman, for joining us.
Pleasure. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Best of luck to all of you.
I hope some wisdom has gone across to everyone.
God bless you all. See you, Alice. Nice meeting you. Karina, Karishma. Karina, Karishma. Wow, lovely. Omar. See you.
Thanks much, and good luck with 3 stories.
See you. Thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
So I'd just like to say thank you so much, B4U, for this wonderful experience. I had such an amazing time, amazing journey, and you guys travelled with me, so thank you so much.
I take a lot of great memories back home.
So I'd like to thank B4U for putting this together and putting such a wonderful opportunity together. Thank you.